So, Coach, one of the first things I noticed about you was incredible enthusiasm and positivity no matter what. So here we are, episode 8 of the Red Storm Report. Right before we sat down, he said, I sense a big week, I sense a good week. And this is coming off a tough loss at Villanova. You guys got in late. The confidence is still there, the enthusiasm unrattled. You don't deviate too much from your character. I love that.
No, I don't. I think, we're going through a process, and as painful as it is, I hate losing, number one. And so I'm still trying to figure out ways that we can get this team to really step into their own. You played against a very good Villanova team, and we were tit for tat with them. Just missing a few pieces. But with that being said, I thought our guys they responded the right way. We're getting more guys that are contributing. And so I can just see some good things taking place. And, of course, with Creighton coming in, Conococheco Arena, white out, let's do it.
You love playing on campus.
I think the students get involved. I think our fans, our alums, our kids, this is where we practice at every day. I mean, it's a great, great environment.
You don't reach the level that you reached without having a disdain for losing. It's obvious. You hate losing. But I'm curious, how quickly do you turn the page from the buzzer sounds, you lose a game, you address the team, you do the media? Is it immediately on to the next game, or does that linger and follow and stick with you for a little bit?
I kind of play it in my mind, and then I kind of reflect on it, and when I look at, how did we come out and respond? We had some adversity. We're playing in a great environment. They're charged up. They're retiring the guy's jersey. Emotion's going to go sky high. That's a 2-point game at halftime. And we're right there. We come out and we score. We tie the game and going back and forth. And so when you look at what these guys done, you're more encouraged about what's going on. This is the first time for some of these guys going through the rigors of the Big East. And the Big East is as good as it's been.
That's right.
And so when you think about Greg Williams, I mean, he's like a freshman going against, guys that have been through the wars in the league. Marcellus, Rasheem, Julian Champagny. I mean, this guy is a true freshman. Came here at 17 years old. So when I look at that and to see how they responded at this point right now in the season, I think there's some encouraging signs.
And we've talked about Arlington here on the Red Storm Report before, and you just mentioned him here, obviously. Played football, was a big-time football player, could have played anywhere, has a real passion for basketball. But I got to tell you, Mike, whether it's his use of the pivot foot or his sense of, body control, I mean, little subtle things, man, I love the kid.
Right now, he's on the verge of becoming a really good Big East player. I called him a glue guy. Well, guess what? He's going beyond that because now he's becoming a threat. But you know what? You'll be amazed at the time he puts in, at the practice, before practice, in here in the gym. And he and Greg Williams, and it's showing in terms of how they're playing.
Being a coach is, there's the tactical aspect, deploying the X's and the O's and find the kids that can fit your system. But there's also an element of playing psychologist here and making sure everybody is properly, moving forward from a psyche point of view. Have you had to maybe pick up and kind of blow some wind into the sails from a morale point of view for some of the young kids, or are they kind of naturally resilient? What are you seeing with that?
Well, I think when you're losing, no question about it, it kind of plays on the mind. So from a coaching standpoint, obviously, what are the things that are in front of us? We can't do anything about what took place in the past. We can build off of it and learn from it. That's what we can do. But there are great opportunities. I mean, when you look at the teams we're playing, and not only that, the winner of the postseason, the Big East tournament, is the automatic qualifier for the NCAA. There's a lot of things to look forward to. And where we're playing at Madison Square Garden.
That's right.
And all you got to do is be playing some of your better basketball at the right time. And I still don't think we played our best basketball in terms of shooting. I think we're defending. I think we're doing it at a really good clip. But you got to be able to score, especially with the team there in the Big East. So there's a lot that's out there for our basketball team. And so I want to continue to encourage and make sure they understand that.
Talk about shooting. I think it's obvious that that's probably the most efficient aspect, guys, that you just, tighten up and get opponents out of zone, which then obviously would free you guys up to use your athleticism and do some other things. You can either shoot or you can't. But are you of the opinion, of the belief, of the theory that shooters are born or made? Where do you stand on that?
I think it's both. Guys work at it. But there are some guys that, they wake up, they come out of the womb, man, shooting hoops, man. And but I think it's something that you work on and you continue to work on it. A lot of guys, even starting out the season, in the off season, they're putting up shots. But then once the season comes on, a lot of stuff coming at them, and then they shy away from it. and then you can see. But the guys that really shoot the basketball, they do it consistently. If you think about the Stephen Currys and you think about the great shooters, man, they put time in their craft, and so I think they can be made as well.
You mentioned the Big East tournament before, so there's still a lot to play for. Your style is built to, I would think, rip off some upsets, whether it's this year, next year, whatever, but just I think your success is built, or your style is built to have success in tournament-style action.
Without a doubt, I think we build our teams for March. I've said that from day one. We build it to March where we're playing some of our better basketball, because now we got a lot of integral parts that are starting to play. And you can see with this basketball team, it just changed. The dynamics have changed so much. It's unbelievable. I mean, Rasheem, he's in a much more comfortable role now. Greg Williams, all of a sudden now, Greg is showcasing, going off the dribble, knocking shots down for us, rebounding the basketball, showing his athletic ability. Julian Champagne has been one of the more consistent players we've had. And so I think our team going into that, into the latter part of the season, because we have so many pieces that we're putting together, hopefully they're becoming a unit.
You want me to wear a white shirt doing the game this weekend too? Do I have to do the white out as well?
You white out, everybody white out. I'm going to be a white out. I don't know doing what, but we're looking forward to playing Connoisseur Arena.
No doubt. It's going to be fun. Coach, good hooking up as always. Good stuff on the Red Storm Report.
Appreciate that.
Mike Anderson, head coach of St. John's. Quick timeout. Back with the Red Storm Report. More in a moment right here on MSG.